Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to season 1, episode 6 of Divine Soul Awakening. And we are a group of psychics and spiritual mediums who have come together to raise the awareness of everybody on the planet to align with their higher selves and their soul purpose while we lift up humanity. We got a really exciting show today. Today, we're going to be talking about actually today we're just going to be practicing. It's just going to be a day of practicing, but we're going to start out with a little bit of just a little bit of 5-minute check-in with everybody to see what's happening in our lives. There's a little spiritual update. So how's everyone doing today?
Doing great.
Good.
Awesome. All right, it's going to be another fantastic day. So let's start with just a few minutes of what is happening with us. We'll do that for about half an hour, and then Jelle is going to walk us through practice. And yes, Martine is back. She had a couple of days off with family. Woohoo! Welcome back, Martine. And of course, we got Doc Singh here, our latest and greatest addition, as Desiree's kind of gone on to build up her things. And we got Rachel, Kristie, and Jelle. Our dream team is all here, and we are ready to have some fun today. So let's do like a bit of a spiritual check-in, and I'm going to start out with Kristie. Kristie, what's going on in the world?
Hello, beautifuls. Welcome to our show today. I'm so glad to see everyone here. So glad to see you guys. Hope you all had a great week. I've had, as usual, I'm like this all the time, up and down. So when we do our spiritual check-ins, it'll probably be the same. My days are, throughout the day, usually energetically, I have highs and lows. And today is a good day. There's been a lot of strong energies coming in, and it's making a lot of people tired and that kind of thing. Headaches sometimes. So just to be cautious and aware of that. I really don't have a lot going on. I just wanted to say hello to everyone and that I love you guys.
That's beautiful, Kristie. Now, are you doing okay? You said you're having your highs and lows. What is this, like energetic? Is it emotional? What's the big deal?
I think a little bit of both, just because life is just busy for me right now. We've got a lot of changes going on, and trying to integrate some new things and trying to change my lifestyle a little bit. And so it's been a struggle, and I just keep trying to push through and, make things a little better.
I'm hearing the words that you're saying, that you're trying and struggling.
Yeah, that's why it's like this.
Yeah. So we're on a bit of a downslope right now. By the end of today, we're going to have you uplifted for sure.
I always, you always do. I think uplifts everybody. That's what we're here for, though. So
yeah,
for sure.
That's it. Well, that's great. Anything else you want to share with us on your spiritual, emotional changes there?
I think just to let everyone know to watch out for these solar flares that are coming in. The sun is very active right now. There's a lot of solar flares that are facing Earth side, and so those will be coming in almost pretty constantly until the sun circles around. So just be aware of that. You feel tired or angry. Is one of my things. If they come in really strong, really fast, it just makes me mad, and it just changes my energy so quick. I'm like, what is going on? So just be aware of those, and I always just have to take a minute and just breathe and be like, okay, it's okay, just calm down. So it's okay if it hits you like it does me. It's normal.
Beautiful. So what do you do when you have that solar flare come in and when you go off kilter and you notice yourself getting mad or something happening in your system? What do you do?
Sometimes I have to lay down and take a nap. It will literally, I could be sitting here with you guys and almost just fall asleep. It will just knock me out like that. It's really crazy. And then sometimes like I said the other day, there's the frequencies are different for these solar flares, and so sometimes it's a energy, it's a big energy of like I'm just like whoa, and so it really is depends on what's coming in and how long it lasts, because sometimes it'll come in really strong, really fast with a lot of energy, and then it just kind of like it just wears you out so much because there's so much energy coming in that I just have to take a nap. It's just like I need to rest for just a little bit to let my body readjust and to these energies that have came in.
So you don't always push through. You also honor your body when you say, I need to take a nap. So you're honoring that as well. So it's not always a push through.
Right. I always listen to my body. Always very important for me.
Awesome. That was a great share. Thanks, Kristie.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. Let's move over to Martine. Martine, what's going on in the beautiful world of Martine Felton?
A lot, my kids went back to school. So I'm still adjusting to that schedule and working my job and being a content creator and, but yeah, I also have been embarking in a few other things too. I took an evidential mediumship class a couple of weeks ago, and
sorry, you're taking or you started?
I took a course. It was just one day. It was evidential mediumship, connecting people with their past loved ones. So I made my first connection with someone's passed on loved one. So that was pretty exciting for me.
Wow.
Yeah. But I've been feeling really good, feeling really high vibrational. The energy's been really good for me. And I'm really excited about continuing to practice evidential mediumship. Like it was really fulfilling.
That sounds
when I connected, it was someone else. We were practicing on each other, and I got a lot of things right about this person's passed on loved one, and I was like, wow, this could really turn into something.
So what kind of information were you pulling up?
The way that he looked, his personality, his clothes, what he had on, just what he was feeling at the time.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
And it turned out to be someone that she went to high school with. That was a friend of hers when she was in high school. Yeah. It was really amazing.
That is super cool.
Yeah.
So did she want to call on him specifically, or did he just kind of come through?
He came through on his own. We didn't call on him specifically. He came through on his own.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. Also learning Reiki and sound healing and all of that as well. So
that's great.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the energy was really good for you. Are you saying like emotionally, physically?
Yes, emotionally and physically. Yes, I've been feeling really great.
You look fantastic. Yeah, your energy is just glowing right now. You look so good right now.
Thank you. So yeah, I guess it's coming through.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, thanks, Martine. It's so good to hear. Yeah, go, Doc.
Martine, just a quick observation.
Yeah.
Over here in the UK,
can you speak up a bit, Doc, or turn your volume up? The mic is pretty low.
Okay. Oh, it's one of those again, is it? Okay, right, okay. Give me a second. Martine, over here, we're having increasing interest in death doulas. So you may have heard of a doula for welcoming a baby into the world.
Yes, I have a doula. Yeah.
And it's just that, I mean, it's a long story, but for my previous job, there is a lot of, I would suggest there's an opportunity for this sort of work with people who are stuck in bereavement. if it is undertaken, if these sessions are done in an appropriate and sensitive way with consent. And it's just a thought just to leave with you, because quite often you see after bereavement or prolonged bereavement, people don't move on. And having somebody with this sort of skills you just described could be an alternative way of helping that bereavement process progress for those individuals who are stuck.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that. You call it a death doula. I I've heard of mediums that help souls move on because they're kind of stuck in between, and because I guess it's based on the way they passed away. If it was a shock to them, or you know what I mean, if it was something sudden,
Sure.
then they have trouble, really moving on, and so they kind of like
Yeah.
stay earthbound. So I
Exactly.
have heard of that. I have heard of that, and
Okay.
I actually do know a medium who does that.
So the death doulas are very specifically trained to do this job. It's not just a spiritual thing; it's a whole mind, body, soul thing. But the other thing that struck me was that from bereavement counselling, it might be worth thinking about this at least, because what you've done is help take out a whole load of angst with somebody's bereavement, and that is a non-clinical intervention that will have the benefit of the. Yeah. So it's a different way of trying to tackle a problem that people often have when somebody dies. But anyway, I'll leave that with you to think about. I don't want to.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, it is really like that end of mediumship is connecting people with their passed on families is really it's really healing. I mean, someone did it for me. Someone connected my dad to me one time, and I felt like, wow, if I could help someone heal the way this woman helped me heal, it would be amazing. So I'm really gonna, pursue that further.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'd like
Very
to jump in because Martine, you mentioned something that is kind of relevant to something going on in my own life right now. You mentioned about when souls have like a shocking death and they don't fully transition to the other
Yes.
side. I'm kind of that's coming into my life like in an interesting way. So like about a month ago, I learned that an old friend of mine who she's older than me, but like maybe like late 50s, passed away unexpectedly. And we used to ride our horses together. She used to board her horse at our barn, and I've known her for like 10 years, and she has since boarded her horses other places. But it was shocking to hear of her passing, and then it just kind of the way things started to manifest is that her horses now are kind of left without a home. So one of her horses, and I was kind of picking up on this energetically before it actually manifested, but I basically ended up with her horse. And it was just he kind of came into he basically fell into my lap because the owner of the barn that I board my horse at now was very close with her, and she knew I was friends with her. And long story short, I have this horse now, and caring for him, part ownership, but it's kind of undetermined yet, like how that's gonna turn out, because he came in with a lot of health issues, and some of them are chronic and disabling in some ways. He's an older horse as well, 21, but horses can live up to into their 30s. So, but anyways, I, channeled a message from Archangel Azrael to kind of get the scoop on like what's going on here. Why is this what is my role in this horse's life? Like, how can I help him? Like, what's going on with my friend? Where is she at? And that's kind of what came through. Like she died. She lived alone. So when she died, we're still not sure what she died of. She was kind of found like somebody had to do a wellness check. So it was a shocking thing. Like she was in her home for 3 days before she was found. So, so we're also trying to like figure out what happened and stuff. But she had underlying issues. I think she had addiction problems, and we could see like her kind of going downhill, and that kind of explains why her horses were not well taken care of. But yeah, that's what he told me. Archangel Azrael said that she's kind of in this in-between place right now. She's in a good place, but the feeling was that hasn't fully transitioned because of the shock of that, and they're helping her to do that. But also me having this horse is like my role for him is to give him the freedom of choice, whether he wants to live and keep going, or because he came in like very not in a good place as well. So just having him for a week and a half now, his spirit is coming back. And I remember him like being a very playful horse and, you know, having a lot of personality. And he's starting to show that again, just by feeding him and giving him like just the love and the care. And I visit him every day, and I've had that and stuff. But I just find this interesting. So that's kind of part of what's going on in my life. I guess I'm sharing right now.
Yeah.
But I find it interesting that we're kind of talking about this, because I was told that like helping to heal him is going to help heal her, like, and help her transition a little bit more. Like, I don't know. There's just healing that needs to happen on all levels, and they were very like bonded and very connected in this lifetime. And I feel like he took on the suffering of her as well. And so, yeah. Anyways, I'm still trying to process it all and integrate it myself and figure out what it means. But just curious if anybody has any ideas on like how to help somebody do that, or what a person, what a medium would actually do in that case to help people cross. Because I've also had other clients come to me that see people that are wanting to cross, that are kind of stuck on the other side. So I'm also encountering that. So I feel like I'm wanting to learn more about like how that actually works and what is the process in that.
I have no clue.
I know, I'm like trying to figure it out. I know Archangel Michael can help them, and Jesus as well. Yeah, it's interesting. And Archangel Azrael, for those who may not know, he's the angel, well, they call him the angel of death, but he's actually the angel of transformation and transition. So he helps those who are grieving for loved ones who have passed, and he helps those who are transitioning over. So that's why I called on him specifically to give me some feedback. But yeah, it's just an interesting thing to be a part of, to play that role like as the bridge between. And that's why I was chosen for that role, because I am a medium and I am able to connect to both sides. So my intention is always for the highest good of all. So even in caring for this horse, like I want him to choose what he wants. And right now he's choosing life. So I'm fighting for him, you know, and going to help him find, you know, keep living as long as he can in a healthy way. So that's what's been going on with me, taking on that. But he fell into my lap. I just said, when I knew my friend had passed, I kind of felt like nudging, like, okay, what about her horse? And he's going to need a home. And, you know, and I just said, you know, God, I'm open. I'm willing to help. But I want what's for the highest good of all. I'm not going to seek it out, but if it keeps coming in, then I will take on the challenge. And so far, what's been happening is the more I say yes, the more information comes. So I basically, whenever I ask, whenever I get into a situation where it's like healing is involved, I always ask Archangel Raphael to direct everything, and I say, just send the healers to me. Like, I don't want to have to like always be researching. Just send them to me. Like, just make it easy for me to know like what the best strategies are and modalities are. And so I've had people just showing up in my life now, and this new treatment came my way in this process, and I might even get trained in this healing modality. It's for horses and humans. It's hard. I don't want to get too into it right now, but I'm still learning about it. But basically, there's a machine involved. It sends out like an electromagnetic pulse that helps to. It basically mimics the Earth's resonance field, so the Schumann resonance field. So It helps with inflammation and circulation. So basically what meditation does for us when we focus and we bring that vibration in consciously through our higher awareness, it helps to do that through magnetism and electromagnetic fields and stuff. And you literally, and I was able to try it on myself last night. She came over and we did a demonstration with me and my family, but we could feel like stuff moving around, like just by holding this like thing, and you can't see what's coming out of it. You can just hear like the tick, tick, tick. But yeah, it just gets everything flowing, and it felt like I meditated afterwards. I'm like, wow, I feel like, you know, I don't know, I feel really good. It brings oxygen back to the blood. And they treat MS with this too. So I'd like to share more of it with you, but I'm learning, and I might get trained in this. So this is kind of something new that's just coming out of this whole experience with this horse, but it's only been a week and a half, and I've already had like so many things come into my field in a way that I would have never anticipated or expected. But I think that's my lesson right now, is just kind of going with what comes and just being open and willing and trusting in the universe, I guess, to back me up. When your heart is in the right place, you know, good things can come out of it. And when you trust that the universe will support you also. So
it's really interesting that you say that, because, you know, in terms of the MS, I actually think the MS is gone from my body. I just haven't gone to the doctors to get an MRI. I have no desire to go to the hospital and get an MRI. And I still am working on the degenerative disc disease of the body and rebuilding the bone structure as I'm going through this emotional release. And that's really huge. And I'm just going to talk about myself now. So since I've been doing that heart coherence, I've been doing like raising the global awareness. And as of today, it's moved over to the 1 Billion Strong channel. And today we just put up a pre-record since we're doing this, but I'll be live tonight on there. But since I've been going into love and really working on emotional releasing, and next week, I'm going to start doing live emotional releasing. So Tina is going to be our first guest on Tuesday. And I'm going to help her just kind of walk her through releasing deep emotions in her body. And this is where I'm guided to, and that's where my practice is. But in terms of myself, I think the MS is gone out of my system because I just don't have the symptoms. And I've been off the medical cannabis now for quite some time. And I just don't really have the desire to have it anymore. And I don't really have a lot of the symptoms, and the body's getting stronger now, and I'm feeling a lot of changes. So I'm really excited about that. And I think this is where my path is going, that over the next 5 years, I'll be really learning this. And as the world is changing right now, it'll be something to help people with it. But I want to circle back to you on terms of the death. So I've helped people cross over. So the first medium I used to work with, the first one that told me about my gifts and that put me through this. Awesome. That's great, Grace. The first person that actually taught me how to get into this, her name's Jennifer, the medium in Port Perry, Ontario. And she actually walked us through finding lost souls. So we went and found a lost soul. And for me, it was a little kid, and I found him in a dumpster in an alleyway in New York. And as I was connecting with him, the process was engage with them, have a bit of a conversation, let everyone know that everything is okay, let them know that they, to find out what they wanted. Like this kid wanted to find his mom and dad. I can't find my mom. So there's a reason why a soul is left behind. So I'd say, okay, why are you here? And what are you looking for? I'm looking for my mom. I'm looking for my dad. It's like, oh, okay. I can tell you where they are. And I said, do you see a light around you? And I'd walk them through the process. Okay, yeah, go to the light. Go walking towards there. And as the spirit began to walk towards the light, it saw, oh, there's my mom and dad. And it began to run, and it just kind of whooshed it, and the whole area just kind of went dark. And that was it. So that was kind of finding a lost soul, having a conversation, much like we do right now.
Yeah.
And this was early on, before my gifts were really open as they are now. And this was early on. It was quite easy to do. And I know the second part, I've been guided by Eric to a few people have had ghosts in their home. And always direct me, just call in Master Jesus, Yeshua, and make an introduction. And then Master Jesus just does the rest. Like he'll just kind of take him home. He's like, Master Jesus, come. There's a lost soul here. I don't know where. And then it's almost like you watch the interaction of Jesus and saying, kind of like the same thing. And it's time to go home. Let's go with me. And I'm scared, and I don't know what's going to happen to me. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine. And then Jesus just kind of takes over everything, which was, and then you can actually sit there and observe it, or you can just make the introduction and walk away. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, really cool. And that's definitely something that we can practice. So you can actually do an intention, go into meditation, and then go to the world and just see the world. And you make the intention, like, I want to see the souls that are trapped here. And you'll almost see them as lights on the planet. And there'll be one that's really bright, like the North Star, that you'll be drawn to. And then you just zoom in and you go to that lost soul and just take yourself there. And then it's the rest of everything else I described. Develop a conversation, a rapport, and help them transition. It's usually, look for the light. Look for the light. There it is. But finding out why, taking the light, and then your answers is through the light. Everything that you want to know, all your fears, all your peace, it's through the light. Go through there. And it's really cool. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So let's move over to Doc and then Jelle. So Doc, what is going on in the beautiful world of spiritual Doc?
Yeah, it's autumn as I'm sure is everywhere else apart from the southern hemisphere, and so we've got the trees turning leaves and everything's getting a bit cooler. The thing that happened to me during the week, which was a bit unusual, is that I had a discussion with Gaia, and she wanted me to change my meditation technique, and in particular, be into cold immersion. So we have a little stream down the bottom of our, I think we call it a creek, I think. And there's like a little stream at the bottom of our valley, which is very cold. So she asked me to stand in it for half an hour, which is saying something because it's pretty nippy out there, especially first thing in the morning. So my first time I did this, I had a combination of a huge solar burst, and this thing hit me with this very, very bright light. And then I couldn't go down to the stream, so I had my feet on a very wet deck of it. And so the guy pitched up and said, "It's not quite what I wanted." And the next thing I knew, it started to rain. So it was quite surreal to have this blazing sunshine on me, and yet little drops of rain were just sort of trickling over me. And it was the cleansing. And I think the nuance I got from it is that the energies are so high that grounding is even more important, and it's even more key to do that. And obviously with water, it has its own role in its own way. I need to see if I can brave myself to go into the stream, because I'm sure various bits of my feet are going to go blue and fall off at some stage. So that's the thing that I've been doing. But the net difference was I felt a very different download of energy and activation in my spine. It was a very profound, almost like an electric shock going up and down my spine, which was different for me. So that was that. The second thing, which is quite exciting, is that my brother's daughter has just had a child. So she's the first grandchild in the family. It's all very cool, and we're all very excited. And we're looking forward to going up and seeing her on the weekend. But unlike what we normally do, traditionally do with this child, I've been told that this child is Pleiadian. So when I pick it up, I'll be whispering light language into its ear and tell it it's safe. And just come home. And yeah, we're here for her. But I'm really looking forward to that, because I want to see how she reacts.
How exciting.
Wonderful.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, I put up Alyssa's question as well.
How do you know if they're transitioning or a lost soul? You almost kind of feel it as you ask the question to yourself. It's almost like the yes no's. So if you ask the question, is this being transitioning, or are they a lost soul? You can feel it, that you'll get the answer, and you'll just have that knowing. So much like the knowing that you have, as soon as you ask the question, you're going to find out. You'll know. And even if you begin to talk to them, you'll be able to see whether they're scared. All the times they're going to be hiding. They might hide in a closet, or they might just try to be away. You can kind of see that they're hiding from things. And most of the time that keeps them from transitioning is fear. And remember, like, you can either be fear or love. So helping them transition into a state of love is really what's going to raise them and allow them to cross over. But most of the time, transitioning, they're not scared. someone that is trapped here, they are in fear. Yeah, that's the big one.
If I could just summarize, the opportunities for work in the spiritual context is prior to death, like in the death doula sort of stuff, in the transition, which is what we're just describing, and then in the bereavement phase where it's helping bereaved people come to terms. So the opportunities are threefold in a sense. The one thing I would mention is that I know somebody else who does this, and she was, once she got the hang of this, she was getting so many entities coming into her house, needing help to transition, because her mum worked in a hospice, and they were all queuing up apparently outside her house. So it's you just need to be a little bit careful about how you control this access, because once it opens, it apparently really opens, and then you've got your work cut out basically.
And you mentioned that about the before. So I'm part of a healing group on Wednesdays. We do healing for people that submit their requests. And we've done that for people that are in their final stages. So whether it's palliative care, we've also, most of the time they can't speak and they're in a coma or whatever it might be. So at that point, you can also connect with their energy and let them know that it's okay to pass. It's okay to go on, and help them in that pre-stage. I'm really curious to see what a death doula would do, because it's really cool, what all the information, but I would have to assume it's very much within our wheelhouse as psychics and spiritual mediums, that we can connect with anybody on that spiritual level, whether it's before the transition, during the transition, or after the transition. That is definitely within our wheelhouse. I think it just really is a matter of like anything. It's something new. So Martine taking the course, or Rachel, you taking the course, like we're just kind of learning something new and putting it into practice. The available options that we have are endless. And I think it really is where you're guided to where you want to go and what you want to do. Yeah.
I mean, as a hospice doctor, I was very closely involved in a lot of events around death, and I was always taken back when you look at this quote spiritual team. It's actually a religious team. There's nobody on that group. It's usually a spiritualist or something of that sort. So I think there's a potential opportunity to consider in that arena on its own. But the other thing is that most deaths don't occur in hospices; they occur elsewhere. So again, the opportunity is pretty big. There might be a chaplaincy in the hospitals or something of that sort, which may provide an alternative vehicle for a more spiritual understanding of transition, as opposed to a post-religious perspective, which is often the case.
That's definitely going to be one of our upcoming topics, Doc, that we're going to ask you to lead. That is a huge topic, and we'll talk about that after the show here. And I think we should bring that up pretty soon too, to bring that subject up, because that'd be beneficial for so many people right now. I love that. Everyone agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be really cool.
I already had that idea come to me, so I was like writing it down.
Love it. So let's finish off with Jelle, and Jelle, before we get into the practice, and brother Jelle, what's going on with you spiritually, man?
Yeah, I'm sensing the energies, of course, like everyone else. I had very little sleep last night, so that really, that happened. So, but other than that, not having really strange things happen or anything. So, just the regular old blocks, trying to get rid of them, things like that. But I think it's the same for everyone. So, nothing really special to report.
I think you're just shy. There's a lot going on. You're just a private guy. You're not willing to share. We're going to have to scold you and embarrass you profusely, because we know there's something going on with you.
Well, apparently Jelle knows a lot about latex. We'll talk about that later, though.
Do we see how much Jelle is squirming right now?
No, I'm not squirming. It's like, that is what I have to share. So, we need to move on to the fun practice. So that's a good switch as well.
Yeah, it seems like lots of people have things to talk about death. So we definitely got to be doing that as one of our upcoming talks, and soon as well. So, Jelle, over to you, brother.
Absolutely. Let's switch up the scene. There we go. And move on to our practice session.
Whoop, whoop.
Do we want a quick meditation first to settle in?
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. So everyone just close their eyes and take 3 deep breaths in through your nose. Hold it for a couple of seconds comfortably, and then out through your mouth. And scan your body while doing this so you're fully relaxed. Now see roots going down your spine and go down into the earth, all the way down to the center of the earth. And in the center of the earth, there are large crystals, all sorts of crystals you can think of. Rose quartz, amethyst, clear quartz, whichever you can think of. Now think of the one you resonate with the most and connect your roots to that large crystal in the center of the earth. I now ask Mother Gaia and Archangel Sandalphon to help us with grounding, please. Now see this grounding energy go from the crystal through your roots and all the way back up. Moves all the way back up to your root chakra. Your sacral chakra. Your solar plexus. And into your heart chakra. Now visualize setting a protective bubble 6 feet in all directions all around you. And I'll call on Archangel Michael to please help clear all our protective bubbles from any low vibrational energies and act as our bouncer during this session. So only the highest vibrations may enter. Now imagine opening and expanding your heart chakra and expanding this grounding energy out into the protective bubble all around you. And now invite our spirit teams and source energy to help open all our chakras so that the channeling is stronger and clearer. Visualize the source energy coming in through the crown chakra. Moving down into the third eye chakra. And into the throat chakra. And finally into the heart chakra. Now expand the source energy out from your heart chakra to mix with the grounding energy inside the protective bubble all around you. Thank you, energy of light and love, for being here with us and opening us up to our fullest potential. Thank you. Now you can slowly open your eyes when you're ready.
That was beautiful, brother. Thank you, man.
Alrighty. Let's begin with the first one. Let me switch it up. There we go. The first one is our telepathy exercise. You see 5 symbols at the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna telepathically broadcast it out, one of these symbols, for 2 minutes. And you have to tune into me and try and figure out which symbol I am broadcasting out. All right?
Sounds
Let's
good.
begin. All right, 2 minutes up. Let's see. Khan, what did you get?
I am getting the cross.
The cross.
Yeah, curious to see what everyone in the comments are getting too.
Absolutely. Let's see. Kristie?
I'm getting the star.
The star. All right. Martine?
The yellow circle.
Circle. And Rachel?
I was getting the cross really strong, but then I also felt like blue coming in, but I'm going to go with the cross because it was kind of like that one was standing out more to me.
Lovely. And Doc?
I got the square, so we almost had a full house.
Lovely. All right. Let's see in chat. I'm seeing square, blue lines, the waves, and the cross, the plus. Lovely. Let's see if there are more. The vertical waves. All right, let's review. The one I was standing out was the star.
Oh,
So Kristie got it right.
Yay.
whoop, whoop. Nice,
Lovely.
Kristie.
Lovely.
It's a hard one. These are hard.
Yeah, but a lot of fun to practice your telepathy.
Yeah, I was practicing my yeses and nos on that, and the green star was probably like the biggest no that I had.
Let's see. Grace got the second and the third symbol, and Alyssa initially got the blue wavy lines, seeing the blue and red. All right, let's go to the next exercise. Let me share this one. Let me pick it up again. Let's see, there we go. Okay, now it's working. All right, this is an energy reading. I'm gonna share it now. There we go. An energy reading. So we have this person in the picture, and I'm gonna ask 4 questions about this person, and you're gonna tune in and see if you can figure out the answer. After each question, I will reveal the answer, and in the end, I will reveal his identity. We start off with: is this man alive or has he crossed over?
I'm going to say alive.
Alive.
I'm getting alive as well.
Okay.
Me too.
I was getting crossed over, so I'll just put that out there.
Noted. Let's see, in chat we have crossed, alive, and crossed. Nina is saying alive, and Grace is saying crossed over. So it's a bit of a mix in chat. Let's see. Okay, so Doc is having his phone call. Let's see. So, there you
Sorry,
are.
guys. Can I make this?
No worries. No worries. Okay, so the answer to the first question is this man has crossed over
Oh,
in 2019. The second question is, where was he born? And we're going to do a continent to begin with. So let's see if we can figure out the continent. If you want to stretch yourself, you can try for a country as well.
Wait, continent. I missed the first part of the continent where he lived or was born.
Where was he born? Where was he born? So which continent? And if you want to stretch yourself, you can try for a country as well.
the first thing that came to me was Colombia. So I'd be in South America.
So South America. South America.
Could just be the Hawaiian shirt that's throwing me off.
Yeah, it could be. Love it.
The first thing that came to me was Asia.
Asia.
Yeah, Europe is my second one, I'd say.
I've got Europe. I'm feeling Europe, so I'm going to go with that.
Europe. Okay.
The very, very first thing that came to me was Africa.
Africa.
So I have no idea, but I was feeling East Asia. So it's like switching because I think I'm just not. There's a lot of energy here. Like when we're all practicing together, I could be picking up on like other things too.
Yeah.
So it's hard to block it out, but I try to just focus on the first thing I get just to see if that's actually correct.
You're very technical. I mean, now we have South America, Europe, Asia, and Africa already. So really spreading out.
Do we need to start? Is he from this planet?
He is from this planet. I'll give you a hint. He's from this planet.
Yeah, we need a win, right? All right, we got that one.
Let's see. Doc, are you available?
Yeah. I'm getting South America. Sorry about the cough.
South America. Okay. Let's see in chat what everyone is getting. I'm seeing Eastern Europe. June is saying the US. Jennifer is saying Europe. Grace is saying Europe. And Karen is saying India. And Wendy is saying Asia. Lovely, lovely. All right. This man was born in Europe. To be precise, in Belarus. So that's between Poland and Russia. So I saw Eastern Europe in chat as well from Luna. So that's really, and Jennifer and Grace got Europe as well. Congratulations. Nice. And Kristie got Europe. Lovely, lovely.
Nice.
Next one. What was this man's occupation?
Multiple choice, maybe? No.
Nope.
I'm kidding. It's a good test, you know. Okay.
Let's see. So what was this man's occupation?
I'm getting a scientist type, like maybe even a physicist.
Physicist?
On the sciences side, at least.
Yeah, science. Okay.
I was feeling like doctor or healer of some sort. That's what first came to me, but we'll go with that.
I'm getting
maybe I can give you a hint clairvoyantly. Maybe your team can help you. Let's see if they can show you something that could help. Let's try different ways for people in chat as well.
Yeah.
I'm getting an architect.
Architect.
Oh, yeah, I got like a flash of a stethoscope and a tongue depressor. So,
I got a stethoscope too.
yeah.
But like, it's just interesting. Yeah. But I already said doctor, so like doctor. I don't know if that's me associating that or just, you know.
Yeah.
We'll go. I don't know.
Let's see. Well, in chat, I'm seeing a lot of doctors as well. And let's see. So we have a farmer, doctor, engineer, doctor, engineer. Something in physiology, musician, businessman, and scientist. Lovely.
I saw a white coat, so I have to assume it's a doctor. They don't wear them these days.
It feels too like a lab. Like I'm hearing that word and I'm seeing like kind of like, I don't know, just there's like that vibe is there. So I don't know, like lovely. Scientist in a lab or doctor that works in a lab, maybe even.
Lovely, lovely. Let's see, Martine, what did you get?
You know, I'm getting mechanic.
Mechanic.
Very basic.
That could be. Anything is possible. All right. Grace is saying, or doctor.
What Jelle didn't say if we all get this wrong, we're going to be replaced by people in the chat.
All right. So the answer is this man was a painter or / artist. Those are both correct. A painter. Okay, so the final question is, where did he cross over? Where did he die? So let's do a continent again, and you can narrow it down to a country.
I'm getting the U.S.
The U.S.? Okay. So if it's the U.S., you can also try to narrow it down by a state, maybe?
I got the U.S. as well.
U.S. So North America, U.S.
I think I'm getting South America. South America or Africa. I'm kind of seeing the continent shape, I can't tell between whether it's South America or Africa. I think I'm leaning towards South America, but I want to say Africa.
Okay.
I know.
I'll just write everything down.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The world. Died in the world. On this planet. It's my default answer now. On this planet.
Let's see.
I'm gonna say California.
California.
I'm gonna narrow it down a little more.
Lovely. California.
Yeah, I'll narrow it down to Peru.
Peru. South America, Peru. All right. Lovely.
I was hearing UK, like British.
So Europe, UK. Noted. Let's see. Martine?
I honestly don't have. I couldn't get anything.
All right. Let's see in chat. What is everyone getting? I'm seeing North America. Hi, Angel Divine. Welcome. She's saying Canada. And June is saying US. Jennifer saying North America. Alyssa is saying, I've been seeing the word paint and painter all day. Now if I could just learn how to apply my precognitive information. Lovely. June is saying North America or Atlanta. North Carolina or Atlanta. I have to read it correctly. Grace is saying, I'm getting Hawaii. Mina is saying Africa. Alyssa is saying, I got Hawaii too. Karen is saying California. Angela, I also got Hawaii, probably the shirt. Yep, there you go. There you go. And then so Greenland. Okay. So, where did you cross over? The answer was continent North America, country Mexico,
Mexico.
Playa del Carmen.
Well, we are all fired, and this show is permanently canceled.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to see if people can figure it out. Last time we did with Doc, we had Spanish architect Gaudi, and Doc got spot on. How did he die? He was run over by a tram. He got that, and he also got the name Gaudi. So it was really impressive. That one.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fluky. That was really fluky. So.
Sorry?
That was a real fluke. It was very, very lucky that was.
Well, no, that was very impressive. Let's see. So let me review. This man was Leonid Afremov, and he was a painter. And let me show. This is his work. So it's very colorful.
Wow.
This is some of his work.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice one.
So pretty.
All right. So let's.
You can see energies, it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There was a lot of good energy in that for sure. Those pictures, I love them.
Let's see. Let's move on to the next one. I have to reload it for a second. There we go. Okay. There we are. The next one. This is intuition exercise. It's a directional signpost from a zoo. And I've photoshopped some of the elements from the direction signs. I've blocked them. So I'm going to name them, and you're going to tune in and see if we should go left or right. Yes? Until it's completely full again.
Oh my God. Jelle,
That's cool.
so
Does everyone understand the exercise?
Yeah, I do this with myself. I practice this when I'm driving. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
is that
Perfect.
going to be to the left or to the right?
Perfect.
Left
Perfect.
or right before I
I
look
do
at
this
the
in
map.
video games too. Yeah,
Yeah.
video games.
Lovely.
But I'm trying to find a hidden piece. Is it to the right or the left? And this is
All right.
this is
So
great.
we're going to start off with the first one. We're going to go to Sima the tiger. For Sima the tiger, do we go left or right?
I got left right away. I'm gonna go with that.
Lovely.
I got a pull on the side of my face, so I don't know, or they're either trying to push me or pull me. But I'm gonna say right.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to say right too.
Right.
Go right as well.
Right.
Right.
Right. Let's see. Oh, Alyssa is saying something. I missed some of the answers. If you could be able to repeat for the man we were reading. All right. So the answer was Leonid Afremov. He was a painter or / artist. The first question was he crossed over in 2019, age 64. The second question, where was he born? He was born in Europe, Belarus, that is between Poland and Russia. What was his occupation? So he was a painter / artist. And where did he die? In North America, the continent, and the country of Mexico, Playa del Carmen. So those are the answers, Alyssa. All right, I'm seeing a lot of left and right in chat. Lovely. All right, so let me review. There we go. The answer was to the right. Next one, we're going to the main bar. Do we go left or right for the main bar? You're welcome, Alyssa.
I'm getting left again. I'm going left.
Left.
I go left as well.
Okay.
I'm going to go with right. Jelle.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to go with right too.
Right. Good. I'm seeing left and right.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
What was the answer to the last one?
Yeah, the last one is the main bar. If we're going to the main bar, do we go left or right?
What was the answer to the last one? Was it left or right?
Right.
It was right. Okay.
You can see it on screen as well. Sima the tiger is to the right.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to say right again on this one.
Right. All right, lovely. Let's review. Main bar is to the left.
Okay.
The next one, we're going to the food stations. For the food stations, do we go left or right?
I'm getting left for the food stations.
Left.
I'm getting left again too.
I go left as well.
To the left. To the left. To the left.
I feel like right again.
Right.
Right.
And to the right. In chat, it's sometimes hard to decipher which question was which. So I'm seeing seeing a lot of left and right. I don't know where it begins. So let's see. So the last one, seeing a lot of lefts, and above a lot of rights. So still pretty mixed. Grace is saying food stations is to the left. Let's see. Okay, let's review. And it was to the left.
Whoop, whoop.
The next one, we're going to monkey trouble. Or monkey trouble. Do we go to the left or right?
I'm getting right.
Right.
Yes, go to right as well.
Yeah, monkey trouble to the right for me.
Lovely.
I guess right. I'm just paying attention to what's going on in my body. Like one time I said right, and then on my left ear started buzzing, and I was like, it's probably left, and they're trying to give me a sign. Change your answer, and I
Lovely,
kept
lovely,
it
lovely.
right.
They love messing with us.
Yeah.
Let's see. And Doc? Martine? Martine?
I'm gonna go with left.
With the left. Okay. Let's see. So I'm seeing some rights. Monkey trouble to the right. Angela saying to the right. Mina saying to the right. And Grace is saying to the right. Lovely. All right, let's review. To the right. The next one, if we're going to the pool, do we go left or right for the pool?
I'm getting left.
Yeah, I got to pull back on the left side of my face, so I'm going to say left as well.
Lovely.
I'm gonna say left because I feel like I have ear cupping going on now there. Another like my ears. I don't know.
To the left.
To the left.
I'm gonna say right.
To the right. Let's see. YY is saying for the pool to the left. Where do we go for the pool? Left or right? Let me know in chat.
Now, while we're waiting, I'm looking on the right side and it has the word dessert. But do you think they meant desert? Isn't there one S in desert and two S's in dessert? Right?
Yeah, this probably dessert then. I haven't altered that one, so I'm assuming it's correct. Let's see. Left for the pool. Angel Divine is saying for the pool, go to the water. LOL. That's a good one. Grace is saying to the pool, left for the pool.
For the win, yeah.
For the win, exactly.
Right.
June is saying left for the pool for the win. And Grace is saying, oh yeah, Angel Divine. Haha. Lovely. All right, let's review. To the left. Next one.
Yay.
Next one, we're going to the lemurs. The lemurs. Do we go to the left or the right?
I'm
To
getting
the right.
To the right?
I'm going to say right as well.
I'm feeling right also.
To the right.
I'll go for the right.
For the right. Angel Divine is saying to the right, and YY is saying lemurs are to the right. Grace is saying I am seeing 11 viewers and 111 on the clock. Lovely.
Ooh.
Mina is saying to the right. Another 12, oh, another 14 viewers, so we jinxed it. Let's see. Martine?
I'm going to go with left. I'm not sure, but I'll go with left.
To the
Yeah,
left.
it's a tough one for me because the left side of my ear is just like, whoa, on fire and nothing happening on the right. And it's been like that for a while and it's not going away. So I'm kind of like on the fence. If I go with my body, it would be left. If I went with like my first thought, it would be right. So we'll see what happens.
Lovely, lovely.
The spirits are messing with you.
It's like, okay, guys, it's over here. I don't know.
All right, let's review. For the lemurs, we go to the right. And the final one, where do we go for the safari games? Do we go to the left or the right for the safari games?
I'm getting a pull on my left side of my face, so I'm going to say left.
I'm getting left too.
I'm gonna say left.
Left, okay.
I'll go left as well.
Lovely.
I'm feeling right again.
To the right. Let's see. YY is saying safari to the right. Angel Divine is saying to the right. Grace is saying safari games to the left.
Is this an actual sign, Jelle, or you just filled it in?
Yeah, it's an original sign of this zoo, and I just photoshopped I blocked the signs with Photoshop.
Cool.
And created that way.
So creative. I love it.
Well, it's mostly a heroine, but thank you. Let's see. June is saying safari to the left, and Mina is saying safari games to the right. What is everyone getting? Did I get all the answers from you? Yeah, right. I think I did. Too many lefts and rights over here. Mina safari games to the right. All right, let's review. The answer is to the left.
To the left. All right.
The final question is.
I can't even remember what I said. I just.
You said to the left. To the left. Okay. So you got it right. All right. So the question is, where is this zoo? And I have three options for you: Cincinnati, Ohio; Brookfield, Illinois; or Paso Robles, California. Where is this zoo?
What was the middle? Brooklyn, New York?
Brookfield, Illinois.
Oh, Illinois.
I'm gonna say California.
Yeah, me too.
California.
Can you repeat the choices again?
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the screen as well. So Cincinnati,
Oh, okay.
Ohio, Brookfield, Illinois, or Paso Robles, California. You're welcome, Angel Divine.
I'm going to say California as well.
California.
California.
California. Doc, what did you get?
It's either. I'm getting California as a stronger message.
California. So you're unanimous. It's unanimous. Everyone is going for California on screen. Let's see in chat. YY is saying Illinois. Angela saying Brookfield. Mina is saying California. And June is saying California. All right, let's review. There we go. The answer is California, Paso Robles.
Ooh,
This is the Conservation Ambassadors Rescue Zoo.
sweet. My analytical mind was kind of jumping in there. I was looking at the trees in the back, and I was thinking, like, if it was California, shouldn't there be more palm trees or something in here?
Well, I was also thinking at the left you see like chafing dishes, so the food stations it's
Yeah.
kind of a giveaway as well if you're really analytical. But yeah, it worked fine. So let's see. YY is saying, "Wow, that was fun. Lovely, lovely." All right, let's go to the next one.
That was really creative, Jelle. I love that.
Lovely. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, that was fun.
Let's see. What are we gonna do? Let's go to the next one. Have to collect it. There we go. All right. There it is. All right, next one. We have 6 cards on screen right now. Numbers 1 to 6. And I would like, they all have a different image on it. And I would like you to tell me which card has the blue balloon on it. Which of these 6 cards has the blue balloon on it?
Okay, can you just go over that real quick?
Yeah, sure. So we have 6 cards on screen and all have a different image on them. And I would like you to tell me where is the card with the blue balloon?
Okay.
So use your intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the blue balloon?
Number 4 came for me first.
Number 4.
I'm getting number 3.
Number 3.
I'm getting 2.
Number 2.
I'll say 2.
Number 2.
I'm going to go with number 6, Jelle.
And number 6. All right, let's see in chat. June is saying it's about the zoo. It's the place You ought to be according to the Beverly Hillbillies. Okay. Lovely. YY is saying number 3. Angel Divine number 5. Grace number 3. Nina number 3 as well. Angela number 1. June number 2. And Jennifer number 2. And BG number 2.
Wow. We're all over the place.
Let's review. Number 1. So Angela got it right.
Nice, Angela.
Congratulations.
Well, I got the right column.
There you go. There you go. All right. To the next one.
These are so fun, Jelle. Do you just come up with these? How do you come up with these?
Yeah, I just come up with these and dive into Photoshop and create it. Let's see.
Kudos, you're doing great. I like it.
Yeah,
Thank
so creative. I love it.
Thank you, thank you. All right, now for the next one. Let me add it to screen. There we go. So I have 5 statues on screen. Lord Ganesh, Master Jesus, Lord Shiva, Master Buddha, and Mother Mary. One will be removed. And I would like you to tune in and tell me which one will be removed. So it's already been decided which one.
Mother Mary, I'll say.
Mother Mary.
I'm going Ganesha.
I'll go for Master Buddha.
Master Buddha?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Lord Shiva. I'm torn between Master Buddha and Shiva, but I'm leaning towards Shiva.
Shiva.
I'm going to go with Lord Ganesha.
And Lord Ganesh. Got it. See, YY is saying Mother Mary. Angel Divine is saying Master Jesus. Grace is saying Lord Shiva. Angela is saying Master Buddha. And Jennifer is saying Lord Shiva.
Come on, Lord Shiva. Big money, big money, big money. Come on.
And Mina is going for Mother Mary.
Yeah.
All right, let's review. The answer is Lord Shiva. Well done, Khan.
I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket now.
Yay!
Lovely, lovely.
That would be something that we should do. Is for each of our respective regions, there's always a lotto because we're all over the country, or all over the globe right now. That if we pick a lottery, and we all kind of guess what the numbers are going to be for that room. Of course, all the money will be donated. It's not for personal gain. It would have to be whatever we win, we would have to donate it. Give it to others.
Lovely.
Donate all the money? Are you kidding me?
We are abundant.
I need a new home.
Okay, so we'll donate the money to Martine. We're all donating my money to Martine.
All right, going to next one. Another telepathy exercise, the fruits and vegetables. So I have a picture in front of me of either a fruit or a vegetable, but that's not really important. It's more important what it is. So it's just a normal fruit or vegetable, so not some tropical one no one knows about. So I'm gonna telepathically send it out for 2 minutes, you're gonna tune into me and see if you can figure out which fruit or vegetable it is. Let's begin. All right. 2 minutes up.
I'm gonna go with banana.
Banana.
I was seeing the yellow as well, but as I kind of opened up and just instead of I began to reach for it. When I was reaching for it, I got lemon, but then when I allowed it to come in, it turned into a pear. So I'm going to go with pear.
Pear. Okay.
Same here. It first came in like banana, yellow, and then I just started something else started coming in green, and it was more green for me. So, and I felt more like a vegetable even. I was feeling more like broccoli. Yeah, but something green. Green was the predominant thing, but yeah, but I felt like it was a vegetable.
Lovely.
I immediately thought of asparagus.
Asparagus.
Yeah, that came to me too. It was like broccoli, asparagus, but like it's hard to, like Khan was saying, you try to reach for it. Sometimes you just have to kind of let it come in.
Let's see, and Doc?
I had a vegetable, and I think it was a courgette.
Courgettes. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's zucchini in America.
Let's see, in chat, what is everyone getting? Let's see, YY is saying kiwi. Angel Divine is saying grapes. Angela is saying pineapple. June is saying eggplant. And YY is saying, now I see a turnip too. Alyssa got a banana. Grace, I'm getting avocado and mint. And Jennifer is saying banana or carrot, something long. All right. Let's review. Let's see if it works this time. Yeah, there you go. The answer is a peach.
Peach.
A
Not
peach.
even right.
Close, but not starting.
It's close, Con.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of it.
So, thank you all for playing.
Thank you.
We're all like, what?
Phenomenal,
It's gonna end like that? No.
That was
See you next time. Bye.
So
I'm like, huh?
We
It was
need at
great.
least yes or no. Give us a yes or no. Let's go for a simple one, really quick.
what, a yes or no?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes
let's
or
do a
no?
quick yes or no to end it with a high. At least we've got a 50% chance here. Finish with a high.
I need to think of
He
something.
doesn't have one ready.
Okay, I'm going to put it out to y'all then. Is there people in my home right now besides me?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Here we go.
I'm going to say yes. You're always in such a quiet room. It's like you're isolated wherever you go to, but
I'll say yes. Only because I heard Kristie's. Is that your granddaughter or grandson in the back saying?
my granddaughter.
I'll
Follow what
say
the
yes.
kids say.
I've got a yes as well.
Good. Wait for a few more people in comments. Come on, let's end it with a high.
See, Angel
Jelle, what do
Divine.
you think? Yes
I
or
got
no,
no.
Jelle?
No, I got no.
Okay, you did. Okay, I didn't hear.
Let's see. Angel Divine got yes. Angela got no. YY is saying yes. Division all over. Grace is saying yes. Mina is saying yes. And Alyssa is saying yes.
Nice. Well, considering on the last one we all got it wrong and everyone felt really defeated, this time it is a yes. So almost everybody got it right.
Okay, I'm okay with
Lovely.
What are you gonna, How about little happy claps for Jelle and Rachel? Yay! We love you.
No.
Right. So Khan, I think I'm gonna hand it off to you now for the closing words.
Beautiful. So this was a lot of fun. I hope everyone enjoyed our first practice session in this and got a taste of how amazing Jelle is with his practices. It really is encouraging. If you're not part of, you do your Sunday practice on the angelic messages.
Yeah, practicing angelic messages, Facebook group.
So everyone in the comments here, you guys want to join us, you feel high vibe, come join us on the for the Sunday edition at Divine Angelic Messages, whatever it is, and practicing angelic messages. Yes.
Yeah, practicing angelic messages. Yeah.
So come join Jelle because Jelle, you got a taste of how amazing he is, and we're gonna be definitely doing a lot more of this. So I hope you all had fun with this, and thank you, Rachel, for making the suggestion that we have a little 5-minute check in with what's going on with our lives. That was great too, just to be personally connected, to hear all about you guys too. So great idea. Beautiful. Happy claps all around. Woohoo!
Wait, I'm looking at the screen and trying to do it.
Well, folks, okay, so that ends our session. If I can remind everybody that's here, please like and subscribe. We are being this is being shown on all of our YouTube channels. You can look in the description. You can find everyone's listing within the YouTube. Subscribe to their channels. Martine, Rachel, and myself, we have a lot of good stuff. And Doc as well is building up his content as well. And we are going to be connecting Doc's channel to here so we can live stream to here soon as well. So please like our channels, like these videos so it rises up more, and share. If you know anyone that's kind of awakening and just kind of trying to figure out what to do, come join it. There's a billion people going through the awakening process right now. And that's the whole purpose of this, is to help people in their awakening process, connected to their higher souls and their higher purpose, and just uplift humanity on a whole. So let's talk about what's next. Kristie, do you have any events coming up?
Nothing that I have scheduled at the time, but I would like for people to reach out to me if they're interested in some guided meditations. And if I have, a few people that are interested in that, my information is listed below with everyone else's. Reach out to me, let me know, and we'll get something together. So that's something I'd like to do.
Beautiful. Love that. And Martine, you have a lot going on.
Just I'm starting to do more readings on my channel, and I'm breaking them down by zodiac signs. So if you are into your zodiac sign and you know what it is, your sun sign, I'm going to be doing readings broken down by zodiac sign. So I'll be doing that, and I'll be doing a group Reiki healing really soon. I'll schedule that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds really exciting. Actually, I'm subscribed to your channel, and I saw some of your tarot that was coming up, and you're doing the zodiac signs one. So all like these little shorts that came up.
Yeah, I did the shorts.
It was really cool.
Shorts, and I got a lot of views from the shorts.
Yeah.
That's something to think about, guys. If you want to up the views on your channel, shorts really helps. Yeah. And so I decided to do videos, like timeless readings. I'm not putting any time frame on them. It's timeless readings on your zodiac sign.
Cool. Awesome. I would love to do that, except I talk too much. All my shorts go over like 5 minutes. Like, why do I talk so much?
I feel like I'm like that too. It's hard for me to cut it.
You got to be quick and concise.
So what's the time limit? I was going to ask about.
Well, there's 15 seconds, and there's 15 seconds, and then there's 60 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. So
obviously, I chose the 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So Rachel, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
This week, nothing specifically in this schedule because I'm going on vacation. Like actually, in a few hours, we're leaving till the weekend. So then next week, I'll be back though to my regular time on my Facebook private group, Intuitive Soul Rising. I host like a live channeling practice where we bring in 3 different ascended masters every week. We're going into week 10, and there's 11 weeks total. I'll probably do a week 12 like wrap-up party, and then maybe take a little brief break and then try to create something new. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We practice similar to this. We just practice using our different clairs, bring in different guides and learn about them and share what we get. So it's fun.
Beautiful. Love it. And Brother Doc, what's happening on your side?
No bar mitzvahs this week, but I do have a guided meditation child. So it's a long story short. I know the mum from work, and basically her child is having difficulty sleeping. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how all this works. But if anyone's got any tips, please let me know. Yes, that's the big thing for this week.
Beautiful, beautiful. So definitely check the description for Doc's channel and the rest of ourselves. Jelle, what events going on, whether on YouTube or Facebook?
Yeah, on Facebook, the practice session on Sunday, and we'll be back next week to have more fun over here.
Great, great. And myself, I will be back on at 12 midnight, but on the 1 Billion Strong channel, where it's now been moved to. The first pre-record went on today at 12 noon. And that'll be midnight. So whoever subscribed to my channels, you can turn the notification bells back on, because at least now it's just going to be content on emotional releasing. And come join me on Friday on my channel, where I'm going to be channeling Eric and friends for all your messages and guidance. So join me Friday, 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time. And then next Tuesday is the first emotional release demonstration and practice I'm doing on someone else. So I'm just going to walk them through it online. So please join with that, because once you learn how to do emotional releasing on yourself, it's so easy. It is so easy and so necessary, especially us as light workers. And that's it. All right, beautiful people. So we will see you next week, same channel, Wednesdays at 12 Eastern Daylight Time, 9 a.m. some other time. It's all over the place. So we will see you all really soon, and see you next week. Bye, everybody. Love you.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Yeah. Isn't that so pretty? You gotta put it in the